Amazon 6486 Orion VII OGS, another Queens Village bus, and Squeaky brake syndrome is back. Can't believe I'm actually saying this. So what we're gonna do is hear if the brakes are gonna squeak in just a second, because it is a disaster of how bad the maintenance is getting with this depot. So let's hear it. By the way, folks, just have a faravator on this bus. That's another thing, these drivers are letting everybody get away with fare evasion. And there's the brake squeaking. I almost missed this bus. This is the 138 bus and we left early. If I didn't ran at Long Island Jewish, I would have missed this bus. And then I would have probably had to wait for the 150 or the 203, which I was not in any mood to, because of the limited time schedule for today, of course. Yep. There's the brake squeaking.
And $6.50 on express bus. Transfers must be requested on the name of cash there. Thank you.
I always talk about how bad this depot is, and honestly, these Orion VII OGS, they just don't care anymore. And just like how, again, I noticed this since January, and finally, we're making announcements. I had to announce Lakeville was up first earlier. But it's not right that they're letting people verivate. And I'll quickly mention this, that I think back in January, I saw somebody jumping the turnstile at Kew Gardens Union Turnpike trying to get into Jamaica. So, that's why I'm going to say this right now. Andy Byford might be turning against us. I'm sorry to say that, but okay, I don't know what's going on, but the driver put on the air conditioner. I don't know what's up. I don't know why we're not moving, and there's no passengers here. Folks, I think we might be breaking down. This is not good. Well, let's see. Maybe if I close the window. Oh, finally, now we're moving. I don't know what that was about, because I'm hot. I've been in a hot building all day, and I think the heat's... Yep, the driver put the heat on. Unbelievable. I'm in a hot building all day. I want nice, warm air. It's 50 degrees outside, for crying out loud. Ridiculous. I'm sorry, but I'm not closing this window until we get to Springfield, because again, I'm in a hot building all day. My supervisor puts the heat on too high. I get too hot. I want some nice, fresh air. That's all I'm asking for. If this was an old bus LFS, I'd be asking the driver to turn on the heat. Thankfully, we're on this old gen. I can open up the window. And also, this is not good for my post-nasal trip. I don't care. No spitting. That's the problem with the newer buses. You can't open the window to heck. It's one of the examples right there. But the point I was trying to make earlier is that because people have been fare evading, remember this. Andy Byford said in December, oh, we're going to cut subway car cleaners. We're going to cut the cool air in the summer. And that's going to create a real problem if there's no air conditioning in the summer. And that's why I've been thinking about it a lot. And I've talked about this with my friends. My summer excursions in the city when I go to the park, Central Park, Carl Shores, Battery Park, like I used to do off camera, they're going to have to be postpone this year. Because once again, if this fare evasion keeps continuing, you know who we're going to have to put the blame on. First, I praised Andy Byford when he came to New York City Transit, but if he does an awful thing like that, then many of my friends know, and they're very happy that I discussed it, that I'm going to be going on the South Shore a lot this summer. Because I don't know how much more of these humid summers I can take. I know I've been ranting, but literally, my body doesn't do good in heat. Or hot in general. So I need my cool air. Alright? I'm a reptile in a way. Sometimes. The only time my body can't really handle heat, it can handle the heat, it's vocabulary, is like last week when it was 16 degrees and I couldn't take it. And the wind chill was like, what, minus something? I'm really living deja vu for a whole nother year. Same bad MTA. And honestly, I wish, I'm going to say this again, I wish I can go back to 2015 or 2016 when this nonsense didn't happen. Really wish I could. Hell, I'll even take 2009 or 2010 when this didn't even happen. When I first started to ride this route. When at least these buses were maintained, for crying out loud, but just made my points. I've gone on for too much. I'm almost at my stop, so.
Yep, it's our bus we just got off from, folks.
What the hell? Hey, yield! Unbelievable! That fire truck just almost ran me over. I'm sorry. They're firemen, I get that, but... Hello? Bill de Blasio said Vision Zero, right? Yield before you turn, for crying out loud. I swear to God, everyone's a hypocrite. I am so sorry, folks, but I was trying to get the shot. So that's our bus we just got off from 6846.
Sorry,
Trying to get the picture, so there we go. We got the picture, thank God. I wanted to show you what happened. Because again, you know, that gives them no right to do that. I'm sorry, there's an emergency. I get that, but it's my fault too. I'm trying to get the shot. You know, where else am I supposed to get better lighting? Anyhow, our next adventure is on the Q47. Thankfully, it's coming in a few minutes. Let's see how that one's going to end up, because probably, again, we're most likely going to end up with another Orion VII OGS. And by the way, I think that was the 88 to Elmhurst. Well, folks, we got more problems. Looks like more gang members are here. Ridiculous. Because again, this is what de Blasio wants. He wants high school students to be out early. That's what he wants. Alright, so thankfully we're going to get an LFS, but I don't know how this is going to work out, because right now we got a red light, so we're going to have to wait. So that's not going to be fun. Try to see if I can push the button and maybe it'll make the bus come faster.
Wait.
Alright, so let's see if it'll make it come faster. I swear, again, I don't know what these kids are doing out this early. I thought school normally lets out around, what, 3 o'clock? When I was in high school, they didn't let us out till 3 o'clock. We'd get one lunch break. As long as we stayed east of Little Neck Parkway and west of 260th Street, we wouldn't get in trouble to get lunch. Right by school. As I said, I don't know why these kids are let out at 1:30. Because maybe it's just me, because again, I went to a private school, so I mean, I was fine with the 8:30 to 3 o'clock school schedule. It was the same time I was all my life, from 5th grade to senior year high school. Alright, so here we go, 8020, Nova Bus LFS. So let's get on board and let's see how this ends up. Well, folks, it's trash. What else is new? I mean, this is poor distaste and cheap spillage. Can't make this stuff up. Probably, I don't think I've seen anything in the back. We have a gang behind us. As I was just mentioning outside, I don't know how these kids are let out early. I really don't know why they get let out like right after 1 o'clock in school. And I bet I know where those kids are from. They're probably Cardozo kids. They probably were let out early. Oh, that's interesting. Wendy's finally changed that sign. Some of the older locations, they still got old Wendy's sign up. Yeah. One more thing I want to show you. I know this area very well because we used to drop off a student at Gersh around this area. She was south of Jamaica Avenue, but anyhow, I always noticed that there's a supermarket south of Hillside, and you see it over there. This is where the birds like to hang out, because I think somebody purposely sprays, that's Braddock Avenue, down there where the supermarket is, and the birds always like to hang around here. I figured for the nature enthusiast, I like to show you this because it's really interesting. I'm rarely in this area, but I figured I'd show you this because it's a nice sight. You know, it's cloudy, but the best part is the lighting actually cooperates for the shot. So yeah, as I said, there's a supermarket behind that Chinese buffet. I know if that car... Okay, good, that car isn't blocked. And a long time ago... Oh, there's Nice Bus! Let's see what this is. 1921. So wow, we get to do a bus fanning segment inside a bus. So that is Excelsior XN40. Again, that's Excelsior XN40. N22. Because the 24 runs along Jamaica Avenue, but thankfully I'm not taking that later on when I'm done filming at the train station. Oh, there go the birds again. There's 2 of the pigeons hanging around the traffic light. By the way, Speedway, they were Midwest Gas Company. Back in, I believe it was 2014, about 5 years ago, they bought out all the Hess stations, and used to be Hess a long time ago. And down there, I believe McDonald's is near here. I thought McDonald's was around. Yeah, here's McDonald's. Yeah, because that long time ago used to never look like that. So we're getting closer to the train station, but this is, of course, a separate video. They just played a low-sounding announcement of the old announcement. Please be considerate and give up your seat to the elderly. Oh, boy. Unbelievable. Don't worry, this bus will not be in the thumbnail. I'll probably just catch it as it's leaving to wrap up this part of the video, but I would really hope that things get better, but fortunately they're not. Look how bad this trash is. Look at this, graffiti! I don't know why they can't replace this. We are getting closer to Springfield, Jamaica. That's good. We're getting closer over there. Let's hope we're not picking up any more passengers. No one's going to Cambria Heights this time of the day. Not till later, probably till maybe rush hour. It's gonna wrap up this video. So thank you all for watching.